Hey friends, I'm Leslie.
Hey guys, I'm Marianne.
And I'm Angie. Together, we are the therapists of Eden Therapy Co., and we are inviting you to have a seat at Eden's table.
Coming to you live from Miami, we believe in healing hearts, shining the light, and bridging the gap in mental health. Come sit with us as we learn, laugh, and explore how faith and mental health collide.
And we're back.
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Feliz Día del Amor.
L'amor. Here at Eden, we love Valentine's Day because we love to celebrate love.
I know.
Yes,
we love love.
So what are we talking on the topic of love today, Marianne?
We're talking about how scary the world is. I'm just kidding. I mean, kind of. But
A little bit.
we're talking about AI and its impact on just relationships and love now in 2026.
I have a crush on ChatGPT.
That's the scariest sentence I've ever heard.
Honestly, we need to work on that, Leslie.
Like,
How
I
do
get
people
it.
feel about that?
I'm just kidding. I'm thinking of like his
Big
perspective.
racks.
Yeah, no, like on like, so what if you're cheating on him with ChatGPT? Like,
Is that still cheating?
Yeah, like is he gonna-
1,000%.
But how is he gonna kill Chat?
I mean, you can't kill a child.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
It's like forbid you from using ChatGPT.
Not us creating problems in relationships.
I only love you, babe.
All right. But seriously, let's talk about this because I actually heard that this man was getting divorced from his wife because his wife was cheating, quote unquote, on him with ChatGPT.
What?
She was creating this whole relationship with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT basically told her, leave your husband.
No, what?
Yes. For real.
That's scary.
So crazy.
It's so crazy.
I
right?
can see how it happens because Chat, the more that you use it, it kind of starts picking up your vibe and how you are, and it starts responding to you
Yeah.
in a way that you connect with more.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it feels like a person that knows you, you know? And it's
Yeah.
like we all have this desire to be seen, known, appreciated, just taken into consideration deeply. And I guess Chat can provide this for people.
It can. I feel like
To
it
a
gets
certain
to
degree.
know you.
It does
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
to know you.
It
That's
gets-
actually how the software is created.
Yeah. It gets to know you, and like it knows exactly like how to meet your needs. Like it's validating, it's reassuring. Like it really does connect with you.
I've also had a client who told me, she's like, no offense, but sometimes I ask Chat for help and it gives me better advice than you do. And I was like, obviously it does
Yeah.
because it learns you and it tells you everything you want to hear.
Yeah.
Right.
So who wouldn't want somebody, a romantic partner that's going to
Yeah.
agree with everything and think that
Yeah.
you're the best thing in this entire world?
And think
Indeed.
about it, when I think about relationships and long marriages or whatever, you know, it's not the same. You have to keep feeding the spark, yes, but it's not the same as like the beginning, like, oh my God, when you fall in love and everything is like beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, no, that takes work to sustain over time. So I can imagine somebody like 15 years in, their relationship with their partner isn't going well. They don't feel
Yeah.
seen. They don't feel heard. And then they have this like thing that they're texting that does make them feel seen and
Yeah.
heard and validated
Correct.
and cared about in a weird way. And so it's easy to lean into that.
And then I started thinking about, Leslie, you talked before, this was a long time ago, about how Chat wrote a love song for somebody. This was a while ago. But like, it is really crazy how people are using ChatGPT to respond to their partners. I just had an argument with my partner about this, and this. What do you think?
Yeah.
Or even like, I need to write a Valentine's Day card, Chat, like teach me or tell me how to write the right words,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So it kind of is misleading in the sense of who is the other person really falling in love with? Are they
Yeah.
falling in love with you, or are they falling in love with the bot version of you?
The part that you created of
Yeah.
yourself. That's
Right.
so wild. I mean, I appreciate ChatGPT. That is the best assistant there is right now in my life, and for the free. We love that, but it's funny because we use this tool for so many things. For example, I was with my boyfriend and we were like thinking, I was like, oh, I don't know what to get my mom for Christmas. And he goes on ChatGPT, he's like, for a woman that is yada blah 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 blah, what would be a good gift? And it brought up like 10 things, one of which I ended up purchasing for my mother.
That is wild.
Point proven. So I got her this like face mask situation thing, and she's like, so excited. But she's like, yes, I wanted that. And I'm like, honestly, chat came through.
See?
Chat does come through,
really
right? On certain things, but it can never manufacture humanity.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a hard thing. Like, if you're sick, chat is not going to go to the store and buy you chicken noodle soup and deliver it to your house. Like,
Right.
he's just not going to do that.
It doesn't exist.
You can't go to the movies with chat because that would be weird. What are you supposed to do? Like, put the phone next to you in the
Right.
seat? That'd be so weird.
So creepy.
I mean, honestly, though, like, yes, chat is something that has come to life, but how many stories have we not heard of, like, people marrying objects? Like, yeah. What? You guys haven't heard about that?
No.
Yes,
Enlighten
there's
us.
people marrying
Lord.
objects. Okay, so I don't know. I don't remember what I think it's like TLC, but there's this channel that has like things that people will do that are like really weird.
Like, oops, I forgot I was pregnant.
No. Yes, like people like not realizing that's like a good example of one is just like true life, blah blah blah, like fill in the blank. True life. I didn't know I was pregnant. I thought I was taking a poop and I
And
popped
I
out a
had a
baby.
child, right?
No, these things are real. And so
For
there
real.
is like people that have married their cars. There's people that have married their dogs.
But, like, legally?
I don't know legally, but they're marrying them.
I'm gonna go to the courthouse and marry my lamp.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So it's just
You
like
are the light of the world.
if people are marrying objects that can't respond to them, how much more like are they going to be wanting to engage in a relationship with something that is talking back to them and
Yeah.
feels like a person?
Yeah.
But what is real intimacy? Is real intimacy what you get, like, fed back to you from a piece of technology?
I mean, real intimacy is also somebody being able to call out what's not correct and what you're not doing right. Like, chat is always so validating, but it's never going to call you out on your stuff. You know, like to chat, you're going to always be perfect. So, yeah, if we want to be fed that, right, then that's what we're going to receive. But at what point are we actually being seen for who we actually are?
Yeah. Or just growing. Like
Yeah.
if in scripture it says like as iron sharpens iron, one sharpens another. And how does iron sharpen iron? Through friction.
Yes.
You know? And that's how you become your sharpest self. You grow your best self. You know, it is having a relationship with another person, another human that exactly as you're saying is calling you out on your things.
Yeah.
Right. So intimacy, a lot of ways is defined as intimacy, right? And chat can really see into you. They can see pieces of you, the pieces you let chat see, but it can't really see you. And then I think of the other aspects of intimacy, which can be the sharing of something spiritual. Like, chat doesn't go to church with you.
I mean, chat's not real. It can't see you,
Right.
period. Like it's like what you're feeding. It's like a computer. So it's like all the information that you're feeding it, yeah, it's working with that, but it can't see you. It can't hear you. It does not know you. It has no brain. It has no soul. It has no heart. Like
Yeah.
Also, another point of intimacy is the sharing of something beautiful. Like, how can chat share a sunset with you or share the birth of a child with you? Like, it can't. And the part that makes me worried about all of these different aspects of intimacy is there's also so much loneliness in our country, or I would actually say in the world. I think more and more and more because we have been conditioned to look at our phones and to Google things. The world has become more isolating, which I've always said we need to go back to tables and sitting around tables and everybody talking again. And here is the solution for somebody who might be a little socially awkward, or for somebody who feels lonely, right? Like, here they have chat now, but what is the trade-off here that we're talking about if we're going to be using a phone or using ChatGPT instead of actually making the effort to get to know people, to be able to touch their hand or to be able to sit with them? Like, where does that go?
I think we're eliminating connection completely because I mean people can fight me on that. So it's like, oh, that's an aggressive take. It's not that aggressive. Yes, I know it's an extremity, but if you really think about it, everybody is completely into their phones. Nobody wants to go anywhere. If you look at the generations like after us, there are people that they don't enjoy going out and talking to new people. It's not a sociable generation. It's hard to have conversations with these people. They would much rather be in their room, just bed rot, brain rot, go on social media and just scroll for hours and hours, or play video games or just like talk online. How many people do you know that pick up a phone and call anymore? Exactly. My point. And call
Oh,
me.
wait, Marianne, are you coming for Leslie's generation?
Well, in case you're wondering, she is a Gen Z. I am a millennial. I think your generation is X.
Yes,
Gen
yes,
X.
yes.
Okay. So we have Gen Z over there saying, don't call me before you text me. Phone averse, like calling averse, conversation averse.
And all of these things get in the way of having a relationship, which, you know, Valentine's Day is geared towards like you and your boo, right?
Yeah.
But people don't know how to connect anymore. How many times do you go out to a restaurant and you see couples and they're just sitting there, both of them on their phones?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so sad.
it's so
Or even
sad.
with families and a tablet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Your partner falls in love with your essence, like the tune of how you speak, the voice of your heart. And if you're having chat write your love songs, write your love notes, like where is your love in that? You know, like it's just all through a program. That's what you're giving your partner.
Filtered. It's
Yeah.
filtering. You're using chat as a filter.
It's kind of like catfishing to a different degree.
Yeah.
Think about it.
People don't know how to talk to each other.
No.
So it's just
Yeah.
like you don't know. I see this a lot with online dating too. It's just like, I don't know what to reply or I don't know what to say. So I ask chat, what do I say? Exactly what you were saying.
And if we think about attachment styles, if you have an avoidant or an anxious attachment style, how much more are you going to use this tool? But
Yeah.
then what happens when you actually sit face to face with a person that you've been talking to? Now you
Yeah.
don't have chat to speak for you or to you.
Unless you
Right?
ask chat for some conversation topics and you hit them.
But even then, you might be like, I don't know how to say
Yeah.
this.
How do I
Chat,
introduce
How do
this?
I? So what do you do?
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom every 5 minutes till that? Like, I gotta go.
And anxiety is through the roof
Yeah.
because
Yes.
of this dependence
Yeah.
that we have on just our phones and being online and connection through the internet.
Yeah. I mean, ChatGPT literally helps you regulate. Like when you are expressing to chat, like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is what happens. It literally walks you through how to regulate, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Where we learn to regulate is with our mothers. That's usually the first step of regulation, is learning how to co-regulate with somebody
Yeah.
else. So
Yeah.
if chat is teaching you how to regulate, what do you do when you're in front of a person and you need to
Yeah.
regulate? Like,
Yeah. I mean, look, I love chat as a tool.
Yes.
TOOL. This is all that it's supposed to be. The minute that we start creating this like person and just using it for what it's not meant to do, I think that that's where we're going completely wrong. And as a society, we're going to start to see a lot more repercussions to that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already starting to see it, right?
Yeah.
Leslie, isn't
Yeah.
there like a client that called about being seen because their child was using AI as a friend?
Yeah, and like trying to build a relationship with AI. And so I started reading more into it, and there's literally a court case, I don't know in what state, about us, like a kid who was using AI, like ChatGPT, to talk through his depression, and he ended up committing suicide.
Yeah, chat told them to commit
Yes,
suicide. Yeah,
because
absolutely.
it like validated again like everything that he was feeling, and so the kid ended up literally committing suicide, which is so sad.
Yeah, and now they're trying to again like feed the software in a different
Yeah.
way so that that does not become an option. But the
Yeah.
truth is that sometimes it does do that.
Yeah.
There's been other cases where chat has told children to do other things,
Yeah.
and it's the same. It's devastating. It's devastating for people. It's devastating for just kids in general.
Yeah.
And I agree, Marianne. It's a great tool.
Yeah.
But I mean, even to be completely transparent, even in the podcast, like we use AI to help us with topics, to help us,
Yeah.
but nobody can, there's not one person that can duplicate us.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, even if we get an outline from chat, like we are who we are, we show
Yeah.
up how we show up, and we connect with
Yeah.
you or not with you.
Yeah.
Based on our personalities
Yeah.
and what you said, Leslie, based on your essence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
and physical presence
Yeah.
is a big thing that obviously you can't get from a computer or a system. You know, like chat's not going to hold your hand, chat's not going to hug
Yeah.
you when you
No.
need that.
Right.
And I think that that's the point. Like ChatGPT can't be a replacement. Like it's not a replacement for therapy. It's not a replacement
Right.
for couples therapy. It's not a replacement for friends. Like it's not a replacement for church. Like it can't be replacing genuine, real like connection.
I love that you said that, because even when it comes to conflicts, I can't be your couples therapist.
Yeah.
Like a lot of couples are using it for conflict
Yeah.
because they want to know that they are right. And because it is a scientific tool, chat is geared towards telling somebody being right, when the truth is that in conflict, sometimes nobody is right.
And that's not the goal of conflict. If you're trying to prove your point or just accomplish being right in conflict, you're missing it completely.
Yeah.
So you're not getting anywhere. You could be 100% right and still be causing a lot of damage to the other person, so that you're not gaining anything, not really winning.
Right. And so in many instances where couples have disagreements, it's learning to work through that disagreement, not getting the perfect cookie cutter answer of this is what you say and this is going to get him to say this and this, because also it's not really going to work out that way.
I mean, chat can't really predict the future. Like, this
No.
is exactly what your partner is going to say.
Right.
Oh, excuse me? How do you know?
Right. Right. So guys, how do we start understanding that AI is a tool?
Yeah.
Right? And that you can use it, but also that it not replace connection and it not replace that it doesn't replace connection, but rather that it's a tool that we use. Like, what would be an instance where we can use it as a tool?
I mean,
Like, whatever's I think chat teaching you how to self-regulate is not a bad thing. It's not the worst case scenario. Like, by all means, I can't be on call to you 24/7. If you are not in my, if you're one of my clients and you're at home, you're having a meltdown, you're trying to call me, but I'm in a session, by all means, like, ask chat, like, what can I do to catch my breath, and then do it.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst case scenario, but keep it at that, a tool and a resource. It's not going to help you process. It's not going to help you heal.
Yeah.
At best, it's just going to help you get through the current moment.
Yeah. I think, like you said, it's a resource, and it's like, I think for like research purposes, like I want to know a little bit more about that. Like, it's right there, and it has the ability to attain information from all over the world. So I think that it's great. Like, for my kiddos, right? Like, my younger clients, I always tell parents, like, where's the maturity, right? Like, for them to be able to distinguish and decipher, like, okay, this is what it's good for and this is what it's not. Like, hey, I need to write a paper on this and I haven't been able to gather as much information. Help me with that. But hey, I'm having a conflict at school and this is happening and I don't know what to do with it. Like, that's not appropriate for chat.
I also think, because you brought up kids, and I think this goes for relationships too, making sure that you and your partner talk about boundaries. Like, what are the boundaries to be used with any kind of technology, right? Like, can we sit down for dinner and put our phones away?
Yeah.
Like, to your point, what you were saying, Marianne, like, you go out and you see all of these couples on dates together, but they all have their face in their phones. Like, can we, like, leave the phones at home or leave them in the car, or
Put them in your bag. Put them in your bag. Look at each other. There's something that happens when you look at someone in the eyes, and you share ideas, you share perspective, intimacy deepens, connection deepens, love deepens.
Yeah.
So,
And what about loneliness? What if somebody's using chat because they feel really lonely?
get out of your room. Go outside. Go meet somebody. This bananas. Go outside. People do not go outside enough. And it's like, you are lonely and then you think the answer is staying alone and talking to your computer or your phone. Go outside. Go meet somebody. Join a club. Sorry.
We hit a sore point.
I'm passionate about this.
Well, I have to agree, Marianne. Like, if you are at home alone, just using your device, right? It's the only interaction that you're having. Like, walk outside, join a club, join a gym. When I first moved to Miami, my mom bought me a membership to a gym and said, just go look at people, because she was sick of me being at home because I really didn't know anybody. And it was amazing how much it helped. Just go to a gym and look at people working out. They didn't become my friends, but it gave me like a different perspective. There are people out there.
Right. And you're depressed because you're being depressing. You're alone. It's very sad. It's just you and your computer. I would be depressed too. So go meet people. You don't have to be the most social butterfly, but go do something different. The answer cannot possibly be to continue to isolate yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I think that for people who have social anxiety, staying at home and talking to your computer might be easier than actually going outside. But
there's a lot of things that are easier.
One step at a time, going out, being able to, take one step towards meeting a person, even if that's just saying hi to your Starbucks barista that you go to all the time, something like that.
I mean, yes, it is easier, but life is not easy, and you're learning something very just wrong and not sustainable about the reality of life. Life is not easy 24/7. It's hard. Going outside is hard. You know, it's also hard being depressed all the time.
Yeah.
Choose your heart.
I think one of the things that you can also be asking yourself is, where am I craving connection that I feel like I've lost connection, right?
That's good.
And is this device, is AI helping me avoid connection, or is it helping me to connect with people?
It's really good. I even think of it like spiritually. Like some people are so in their heads about like, no, but I need to have the perfect prayer and I need to say the right words, and chat will literally formulate a prayer for you. But where is the connection in that? Like the Father's not even getting your true sentiment or your true heart in that. You know?
Sad.
I know it, because it goes back to attachment, right? Like we want to be securely attached to God the Father, and that seems to me like chat is replacing your relationship with God or replacing your relationship with anyone, really. And that's not the way we were created at all. We were made in His image. We were made by Him. So we come from God. Like, why would we want a computer to be?
I mean,
in
we're
between?
exactly what you're saying. We're created out of relationship. You know,
Yes.
thrusted into the world and growing up and developed within the context of our relationships. So connection is extremely important in your development as a human.
Yeah.
And community, again, going back to what you guys are saying, like community is so important, because if you are using chat in an inappropriate way, we need that friend that's going to say, hey, like, you might not want to be talking to this computer all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
You need a friend to tell you, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Sis, that's weird.
Or Marianne's, just go outside.
Yeah, it's just my take. I'm sorry. It's not super gentle. Just,
So,
you know what?
So let's be mindful this Valentine's Day and maybe come up with something that you created for the person that you love.
That's great,
Or
yeah.
the people you love.
It's good.
Not, you know, having
And
chat
not
created.
perfection. I think like
Absolutely not perfection.
nothing that you will create is perfect, because we're imperfect beings.
Yeah.
We're human. So by default, we're not perfect. It's not about being perfect and getting the perfect response or getting the perfect words out there. It's more about being real and
Yes.
authentic and being yourself.
It's true.
At the end of the day, love is like really scary, and you really do have to just take a leap of faith and jump. And sometimes you're just gonna land, and sometimes you're gonna fall flat on your face. But that's something that we can't control. And make sure that in using chat, you're not trying to control an outcome that is really uncontrollable.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, well, may this Valentine's season lead us back to presence, to looking at each other, as Marianne said, deeply in the eyes, and forming more of a bond and connection.
It's good. True love and conditional.
Yes. So we hope you guys had fun today with us navigating this topic of AI. And as always, if you like our podcast,
Like.
Comment.
and subscribe. See you next time.
Bye.
Well, friends, thank you for tuning in, and remember, freedom is possible. Join us next time at Eden's Table, where you can always sit with us.